Welcome to Bucko, Mighty Bucko. Hello. Thanks for joining me. And I've got a talk for you today on my observations of our fellow truthers. Now, I've been on numerous of the shopping trips, you know what I mean? Freedom, freedom. Yeah. And I just want to relate what these two blue eyes have beheld. Just visually to begin with. And then I'm going to be looking a bit deeper into things. Firstly, I think there's been good numbers, a balance of men and women. If it were just women, I'd be thinking, well, where's the men? And if it was just men, I'd be thinking, where's the women? And if it were just children, I'd be thinking, well, what are all these doing here? Where's the mums and dads? So, a good, balanced mixture. Now, I'm not going to talk about races of people because I only see the human family as one human race, one human family. So let's leave the races out. I'm just going to touch on observance of what the eyes see in shades of different colours, which may be an indication where people have come from, geographically or whatever. So I think the majority of people I saw, right, I would define as, in the majority of the people, I would say were white ethnic British. And the larger amount of people, I would say, was from near to 40 onwards to older people. And then within that, I would say a good company of younger people, you know, teens and 20s and 30s. And there were some children, I would say, as the biggest representative group that I saw. Next, I would say a large smattering of ethnic British, West Indian, African background. When I say Orientals, obviously I'm referring to, you know, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, you know, Singaporeans, Indonesians, and sadly, I'm a bit disappointed here because what I saw, there was only touches, small amounts. I didn't see any large groups of Orientals. I did, however, see many Oriental people on the streets doing their shopping with this, particularly the younger ones. Well, we're not surprised, are we? If they're from Chinese, Hong Kong background or whatever, they're used to being under the thumb, being told what to do. I mean, my mate Lee on Veritas Vincent, he pointed out on one of the Birmingham ones, I relayed that story to him, that I shouted out, these two Oriental ladies walking by I said, hey, get your masks off, come on. Stop your nonsense, get your masks off now. And they did, they took them off. See, who shouts up loudest? They may obey. So, bit disappointed with that. Other Indian people were there, yeah. I'll touch on that and come to that. Yeah, have a swig of tea. Red skinned people, as in Native American Indians? Well, no, because they're not really here, are they? They're there. Have I touched on any other people? Any others? Okay, right. That's just shades of complexion within humanity. Yeah, just shades. Who can say I'm totally white looking at me? I mean, look, I've got red cheeks. I've got tanned, a bit of a tan. I've been sitting in the back garden looking at the bees. Yeah. And so we've looked at the obvious visual, men, women, types of people gathered there. Now let's look at the groups these people associate with. Or at least they would say, yeah, I would associate with that, I would be that. Or they may not associate with anything. Well, that's fine. But, yeah, I mean, I've got this on here. Look. This is a T-shirt I've took out, dusted off, put on Lamb and Lion Ministries, right? And it's a Christian ministry. A guy called Dave Reagan. I enjoy his books, enjoy watching him on his DVDs. He's a Texan. I like the guy. He's very Bible-based. He's a Christian, born again, like me. I listen to numerous people. I don't just follow one or two people. I listen to numerous people. I read numerous people. But the point is this, right? I'm a Christian. And I don't mind stating it either. I am a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ. Now, and a Bible believer. Did you see people from Christian background? Well, how would you know unless they're holding something up with a Bible verse or Jesus saves or some gospel message? I saw some there. Yeah, they wanted to get that across. But there was also an awful lot who went for the main focus of why they were there. You see, I could do that as well, but the thing is, I've done open air preaching, standing in the open air, all over the place. Every town and hamlet in Leicestershire, just about, and the city centre with a group of other like-minded evangelists. But the point is, I'm there for a certain reason. So, you wouldn't know who I was with my freedom stuff, my banners, my leaflets, my stickers. But they were there. Now, would you say, Marty, that you're happy with the turnout of Christians? I'd say no. No. There should be more. There should be more. Overall, in this situation, I've been unhappy with many churches' responses. There's been some good examples who have not gone along with this, who don't wear this, who don't go along with all the paraphernalia. But by and large, there's a measure of disappointment. Yeah. Okay, who else did you see there? Well, I would say there was a smattering of Hindus, a good smattering here and there, but nowhere near enough. Right? Sikhs. Yeah, I saw Sikhs there. I saw Sikhs. Now, I'm somebody who's a people person. I've stood in the market for hours on end and I watch people come and go. Yeah? And not only that, I'm interested in speaking to people so I get to know. I know the difference of a Sikh and a Hindu. I know the difference. I even know the physical appearance, even if they didn't have a turban on or a bangle or whatever. Yeah. I can't get it right all the time, but yes, I observe. Muslims? No, they were not there. Disappointing. They were not there. Now I'm speaking to you on the 24th and we're in the month of June 2021. Things may change in the days ahead. But as I'm speaking to you now, I've been disappointed. Or have there been individual people from the Islamic religion who have gone on them? I'm sure there must be. I've not seen them. Have you? And I can tell the difference, between a Shiite and a Sunni Muslim. I'll give you one little example. The skull caps that the men have. If it's black, they're a Shiite. They're Khomeini's people. If it's white, Sunnis, the bigger group. But if they went incognito, as it were, without any religious sort of garb, I'd still detect something. They're not a Sikh, they're not a Hindu. I still detect something, like I detect this guy's Latin American. You see, I could tell. Remember that example of that guy that was shot by that head of the Met? I don't want to mention a name. The guy, the electrician, that they chased and pumped about 11 bullets into his head. And he was only like illegally in the country. Yeah. I looked at his picture and I thought, what a bunch of buffoons. If someone would have shown me that picture, I'd say he's not a Muslim. He's Latin American. Now, not to say that some couldn't be, of course, Muslims in Latin America. What I'm saying is your types. I'd say no. The point is, these people, if you think about it, if somebody speaks disrespectfully of their prophet, there could be a riot. And if it's in a given country like Norway, they'll whip out a flag and start burning it. Now, I don't know how they do that unless they've got every flag of every nation in the mosque. I don't know. Look, all I'm saying is they were strangely absent. And it's a shame because these people get excited about things. And if they were on the marches, I tell you what, the junta in Londinium would be trembling with this lot turning up. They would be trembling. What a shame. Now, why aren't they there? I'll tell you why they're not there. I'll tell you why. Because in their Islamic countries, their politicians and leaders are under this deception as much as our lot. They're all being paid off. They're all in the club. They're all collectively in this cabal. And that's why they're just going along with them. Oh, yeah, our leaders tell us this. If their leaders said, it's all a con, get down there, they'd up from the mosques, their imams telling them, they'd be out on the street. Oh, and it's true. I'm telling you the truth. Shame. Shame that they weren't there. Who else were there? Well, a lot of... I would bring under the banner of spirituality. They would say, consciousness, gods of force, maybe reincarnation. And they'd be into many of these things, healthy eating, and friends of humanity. All these people who come are friends of humanity. There's no doubt about that. Atheists, yeah, they're there. Yeah, I've met them. Yeah. Philosophers of all shapes and sizes and thoughts. Yeah. Did you see anyone from, any of these strange pseudo-Christian cults like Jehovah's Witnesses? Or why would they be there? They're brainwashed by the governing body in Brooklyn, New York, or wherever they're based. Why would they, if you're brainwashed in a cult, what would you be doing here? If you can't detect the cult you're in, why would you be out? Anyway. So, vast group of people. How, Marty, did you get on with them? Big smile comes to my face. Very well indeed. I like these people. If you're being mugged and people come to your assistance and rescue you got nothing but gratitude. And I'd find it a very miserable state if it were just me, my mate Lee, my wife Janie, and a few here and there who would see through this. David Icke and others. I'd feel really sad. Where is everyone? How come we can see this and they can't see it? Well, really good. Friendly people. Pleasant. They look at you, talk to you with a smile. Giving each other hugs, handshakes. I've been on the coaches, going to the big shopping trips. It's a friendly, warm atmosphere. I'm getting to know new people through this. And I'm happy. I'm happy with them. Great bunch of people. As I'm sure with all of you that you've got new friends. And it's a sad reality that we, lose some of our old friends. Or people we expected to see through this. No, they're not seeing it. So, what thoughts then for ongoingly? I hope they grow. I hope we keep pressing. And even if they throw us into the old locking everyone, that we still come out on our shopping trips. We don't give in to these despots, these low-life creatures. Because these low-life creatures, they're just, I think some bugs and insects are more appealing. Have more affection for them than these. Yeah. I'm sure you feel the same. I have to do a talk on that, I think, sometime. I've been thinking about doing creepy crawlies or bugs back to the back garden again, invite you back into the garden. All right, that's it for tonight. That's it. Yeah. That's it. What more did you want? Yeah. Oh, I left out Jewish people, didn't I? Yeah, I left them out. I saw a few, not, again, in the religious, the garb of the Orthodox, but I can tell, because there's a family trait around the eyes and the nose. I can pick up on those who are physically related to the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. Anyway, God bless.